Okay, Peter, this is just starting out here. This is actually looking north. I'm going to pan around here. This is our school. It was built in 1990. It's front doors. It's one campus, K-12 district. So that's kind of the front of our building. Okay. Kind of look across the street here. 360 view. Nothing special there, but I'm going to go in the front door here. Sorry for the jumpiness there. Okay, this is our front doors. Walking in. It's hard to see, so we're going to slow down. This is our commons areas where we feed our kids. K-12. You can go that door past those tables there. That's our K-8 wing. That's the kitchen, boiler room. This is our library. Pretty good set of resources. This is the main office. Here. Business manager. This is my office. Good to see. That's where we talked the other day. This is our high school wing. Like I said, it's just a one campus building. It's not very large. Basically, when I say high school wing, this is high school. Go down this wing and down this wing. When we turn and walk this way, then we're going to go to the shop room. And this classrooms, average size classrooms. Get through these doors with a band and course on the right, and then shop on the left. Noise factor. Turn that on right now. We're building a 12 by 24 building in there right now. But kind of give you some idea. Don't freak out on me here, because this is what I'm telling you about. Utopia here. It's a planer. Some things can obviously be updated and changed when we looking at this stuff, but there's some of the tables working. There's a lathe, and it's old, but it works. Sanding wheel, miter saw. That wasn't a planer, that was a router back there. That's my fault. No, I'm not even sure what that is, but it's kind of a scroll saw. This is a brand new piece of equipment a couple years ago. I can do wood and metal, the changing of the blades. So it's a basically radial arm saw. All kinds of little things here that obviously again need to be taken a look at, and somebody wants to do things differently. That's the luxury that we're going to have here. It's an old drill press. I have no idea what that thing weighs, but I can only imagine. It's fairly old. There's some hand tools there, de-old stuff, and again, all that stuff is open for discussion. What needs to be done. Just a few tools, and these are tool boxes and tool chests over here. There's all kinds of sets of socket sets and wrenches and things like that kind of in here. Going over here. These are shop tables here. Mostly these are for small engine work that the current teacher does. A few other pieces of equipment, but not even sure what some of that is. There is a compressor that's hardwired. It's pretty accessible. That's you can't see that door from the large perspective, but it's a 16-foot door, 16-foot high door, so it allows us to build things inside. It adjusts a little bit. Kind of see up, but this is outside the shop, the back door of the shop, where you do a lot of things out here in the summertime, clean parts, engines, stuff like that, and parts wash. That's a garage over there, two-stall garage. We do some storage. That's the back of the school playground. Addition that you see there, we just built that addition this last summer. It's a kitchen, dry storage, new walk-in cooler, walk-in freezer. So it took a little bit of space, but you know, there is space out there. You know, if a guy ever wanted to, you know, fence something off and start a house, build a house type of deal, something that would definitely consider. Would work. Going back into the shop now. That's usually not here, but that's maintenance guy's skid loader to move snow. But this is our welding area. Again, maybe not what a guy envisions as far as the stalls and having your own piece of equipment within a stall and doing things that way. But you know, we have plasma cutter, we have wire feed welders, chop saw, just a few stations there that again need to be, certainly something could be done with. There's some gas, do some brazing, things like that. A couple stick welders, older stick welders, TIG welder. So it's not a large area, but again, things could be modified and things changed and done a little bit different in that respect. Another air compressor, kind of that actually cuts metal. The one on the right, the one on the left is just a grinder. That wheel needs to be replaced. Anvil there, going into the finish room. Typical, it's not a very big room, but it gets used, do a little varnishing, painting, things like that. Doesn't all happen in here, but a majority of it does. Where there's space and turn around, and there's a vent in here, so it is ventilated. Back out the door. Again, table saw. This area back here would be like storage, but again, I envision something a little bit different, creating stalls, something a guy can put, you know, specific pieces of wood like 2x4s, 2x6s, 2x8s, scrap wood, sheeting, this bend for sheeting, those types of things. All these lockers, tell you, I don't even know what's in them, but I know they're full. So this is actually the classroom portion, and there's some drafting tables to go along with that. I think they're working on some electronics at this stage, and there's all kinds of things, you know, some drafting stuff back here. And a lot of this stuff, I don't know what a guy needs or what a guy uses. Certainly take a look at things, some more personal stuff from Mr. Steffens, their awards and things like that over the years, but just a regular table in the classroom there. Just kind of you can see out in the shop through the window. See what it looks like. So it's kind of a view of that. So like I said, all kinds of plugins that hang from the ceiling so you have access. It just needs to be revamped, relooked at. Utilization of space, how best to do it. I forget if I looked at the sink there. The sink does work, so got to kind of have a vision here is what a guy wants it to look like. And I can't imagine how old that cabinet is for most tools, hand tools, things like that. But if a guy want to do something different there, again, certainly have the ability to do something different. So this is the shop. We're going to walk back out into the hallway. Take you into our other facility. It's actually called the community center, but it's the gym. That's what it is. This is the vestibule that connects the two buildings. Walk into the gym here. See if this is actually our weight room. And some of the equipment in here I know we've built over the years and had some of it built, but nothing huge, but it serves a purpose. Gets done what we need to get done. I'd like to get more kids in it, but we do have a weightlifting class that the current shop teacher teaches right now, so he's certified to do that. Back out here. Trophy cases. I think some of these we've actually built. I think that one right back there against the wall, Mr. Stefan and the kids built. I think that one was built by Mr. Stefan and kids too. In fact, I'm not so sure all of them have been. And all those track records on the wall there, he's done all that. So that's our concession stand right there. If we go this way, I don't know if you're a Vikings fan or a Chad Greenway, but Chad's from Mount Vernon. It's his Pro Bowl jersey. This is our gym. There's a space on top up there. There's classes up on the top. Back out then where we came from. And if you look that way and go down that hallway to the left, those are just some locker rooms. And like I said, there's a top floor to this where we have classrooms upstairs. I'm going to show you one last thing here. Walk out the door. To the right is, again, the main school building. And then to the left would be the gym, or the community center as we call it. Tom Young Community Center. He was a teacher here. Passed away my first year here of pancreatic cancer. But that out there is our athletic complex. That football field, those bleachers, that concession stand. A lot of stuff. Those lights, they all have a story. I'm not going to bore you with it now, but maybe someday if you think this is a decent fit for you, I can tell you the story behind that. A lot of volunteer man hours, services, those types of things to get that stuff completed. So 360 behind that building. building is where we were back behind the building. I should have the stuff. This is turning back looking southeast. This is straight east. Parking lot where the kids park for the most part. There's a newer housing development to the north of the school. So, pretty typical. But that's our facilities. Peter gives it kind of a look and do anything with the town itself. I'm not sure what to show you there. There's the main street. There's a few businesses, convenience store, gas station on the highway into town, and there's a bar downtown. It's a restaurant, and this is where heading back east, and then back down that hallway we came, where the shop room would be on the right, band room on the left. So it's probably a little smaller than you potentially used to, but they say K-12, one campus. Alright, I'm going to let you go for now, and 17 minutes of video. Hopefully that's not too boring to watch. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try to get this to you via mail. Thanks, Peter.